everyone. Once again, my name is John. This semester I produced a Japanese-style game show as my honors thesis, so it's a great honor to be here. I was in your shoes about a year ago, had no idea that I'd be back here presenting at the end of the semester, but here I am. So, let's get moving. So, introductions. Yes, I'm John Tate. You can see my 4 pictures there. And I am from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, home of Dolly Parton and Moonshine. And I came to MTSU to work in video and film. I didn't know I wanted to work in live production before I got here, but as so happens in my major, a lot of the time, most people end up moving to that concentration because that's where the jobs are. So it's been a great experience. But I've gotten to do a lot of things. The Emmy Awards, picture on the bottom left there, great experience. I'm the producer of Blue Raider Television Sports Ballin', which won an award last semester at the National Awards show competition. I'm not sure what the award was for, if I'm going to be entirely honest, but we got one. So another dub for Middle Tennessee. But the backstory of this thesis is last summer I traveled to Japan with the CIE program, which is an MTSU affiliate program, for about a month and a half, and it was some of the most fun I've ever had in my life. If you ever have an opportunity to study abroad, completely 100% recommend it. It is a fantastic opportunity. I did, of course, all the touristy things like dressing up as a samurai and getting my picture taken in front of a green screen, but also visiting some historic sites. Some of them were quite interesting. Got to see a lot of really cool places, eat a lot of good food, and experience some things that I've never experienced before. One being the famous Japanese toilet, which is as crazy as you think they are. So, but when I was in Japan for my first night, there was one event that kind of kicked off the start of all this, and this moment on Japanese television of a man selling this teeth cleaner and demonstrating it on a piece of corn on the cob with some sort of black goop on it. And the experience of seeing that in person was enough to put me on the course to want to make something Japanese related as my capstone, and ultimately potentially work in the Japanese television industry, which is why I tried out for JET, or tried out, I don't know what the word is. And so, but to do that and to have a shot at potential employment in Japan, I knew I needed to make something that would wow the employers of Japanese television. So, this semester I created. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I created a game show called Go-Go Challenge. Go-Go Challenge was set up in the middle of the KUC and the Science Building. It was a 2-day event with 5 different challenges, and I have a little clip that I'd like to show you all from it. Full thing will be about an hour. This is not an hour, it's about 2.5 minutes. So.
Several contestants, and they felt like they had an advantage. Do you believe that you have some sort of advantage? Now, contestant number 2 said his face was his advantage. What will be your advantage? Pure determination. Tell me about about how you feel about the rock climbing? Because you're kind of fresh for rock climbing.
I feel good. I feel like I'm going to use my weight to my advantage. I really like that thing.
Contestant number 9. I need everybody to hear this. Contestant number 9 said he's going to use his weight to his advantage because he weighs nothing.
107.
107. So let's hope he doesn't get blown away in the wind because he weighs as much as a piece of paper. All right.
グループ3の準備がいい。始めるよ。また4番そうだね。3番、今3番。ガが短くて。2番も。3番。1番はどこ？1番はどこ？2番できる？ 5、4、3、2、ガチャー！1番、おー、待ってたね。4番と3番は非常に接戦していました。激しいレースでしたが、最終的には4番が勝ち、3番が2位になりました。2番は時間と競争でしたが、本園にも3位になりました。
Tell me exactly what happened. You had so much. What was it? Determination. What happened there?
Yeah. So,
Pardon my sniffles. It's not determination.
well, I still got up there more than most, you know?
Yeah, more than somebody I know. Contestant number 10. But you make me so proud.
That was the Japanese style game show that I produced, a little clip of it. And essentially, my thesis is essentially an instruction manual. If any of you want to create your own Japanese style game show at Middle Tennessee State University, just follow that guide and you will get somewhere close to it. But my thesis essentially details the process of making this all happen, a little bit about the aesthetic of Japanese television and the history of Japanese television. And one thing I've learned in producing something like this is that it takes a lot of work. There's so many things you have to do. Because this is what you guys see when you see the finished product. But this is everything that's going on behind the scenes. We have our production truck with multiple people inside running the show. We've got vendors coming to set up this 29-foot rock wall that we had to ask spare, please give me some money so I can put on a Japanese-style game show. We used the ROTC training course, which we had to talk to the ROTC about, and they said yes, surprisingly, as well as a bunch of other production elements. And it's definitely a process. It takes a lot of planning to get something of this scale, something that has never really been done before at the school, into something that is exciting and not something you really see every day. And we had to get contestants to sign up. Some more production elements. There's one of the towers that we used for our second day. There's some more of the truck, drone operators. Our line of contestants there had to sign liability waivers, making sure that they didn't sue us if they got hurt. And so it was a long process, but it ultimately ended up turning into something I'm really proud of, and experience of what Japanese television is like to people who don't really know what Japanese television is. Before I came here today, who in this room has ever seen clips or knows of Japanese television? So a good bit of you, not in the whole class, but the idea of this thesis was to bring more interest to it. And it ultimately turned into Go-Go Challenge. So if I had to give any notes, I guess, about the process of creating a thesis, I guess my first note would be, don't procrastinate. You will thank yourself later when you're not up in the wee hours of the morning trying to quickly type something or get something done. Because rushed projects are not always the best projects. And I guess this ties into the theme of what this lecture series has been about this semester. Have fun. This is a silly project. A Japanese game show in Middle Tennessee, preposterous. It's not something that you hear about every day. But the very fact that I knew that my crew were enjoying being on this, the people watching it would have fun getting to experience something they don't experience every day. I think it helps a lot, especially when you're in the midst of making your thesis, because I know so many people who've done their honors thesis, and it's been tough on them because it's such a big weight on your shoulders, and the element of fun just isn't there. So making it more of a game, a good time, I think will help tremendously. And I like to have fun myself. I'm a percussionist. I was in the band of Blue. I also played tennis in high school and actually got to play in Murfreesboro for state. And I'm also, a bit of a game enthusiast, I like to say, but in the words of the former president of Nintendo of America, if it's not fun, why bother? Thank you.